Shiny Sunday. It's hoodie Sunday. Hoodie. Got the hoodie today. I know it looks like I'm wearing the same top as I wore last week, but it's not. It's not as shiny for a start. Need to pay a bit of attention, get that a bit of TLC. So how are we doing? How are we doing? Let me sort my piercing out because I've noticed it is at a really skew angle. Give me a bit of pain today, that one. I slept on it last night. That's what it should look like. So how are we doing? What are we doing? Let me change that. Let me change my screen. Because I've switched it on and it's come on in stupid mode. There we go. Back to my Zelda Koroks. So yeah, Shiny Sunday, Shiny Sunday, Shiny Sunday, Shiny Sunday. Does it sound good? Do we look good? Yeah, not as shiny as usual. Slightly disappointed with the shine. Let me chop it up. There we go. I'm a bit dry. Oh, what this is all about. So tonight, we're back in Valheim. We're doing Johnathan Raymaker's server, which I'm hoping this is all going to work. Because, you know, I've had trouble I've had with Valheim. Yeah. We know what problems I've had with Valheim. Today I've done a little more work in my room. I'll stick the photos up later. More shelves. What happens to the other shelves? I've just wanted to wear this one. Just wanted to wear this one because this one they're exactly the same. They're just a zip. They're just like a zip through sleeveless shirt. But this one's got a hood, so it's technically a hoodie. But it's a base layer. It's not like an over hoodie. But I've gone for an all black look. Hello, Mama Pinky. Are you here because I'm building in Johnathan's server? Is that what this is all about? Because a few people have been like, oh, you're building in Johnathan's server. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, no. Yes, I'm building in Johnathan Raymaker's Valheim server. Which could be interesting and weird and stuff. Those are very bright. Those are very bright, aren't they, those? You've missed me. Oh, that's nice. The last USB device you connected to your computer malfunctioned and Windows does not recognise it. Something's not going to be working. I don't know what. Everything's there. I don't know. Let me just have a look if... Let me just have a quick look if my... Oh, it's lovely to see you, though. Absolutely lovely to see you. I'm just going to have a quick look at my Signal RGB settings because it's not connected to those lights. I've had a bit of a problem with things not loading today. Signal's not loaded, I've just realised. Yeah, the Signal RGB core's not loaded. Damn. Let me just kill the process. Yeah, I need to end the Signal RGB core because it's not worked. I knew something weren't right. Something were looking a bit weird. Signal RGB, one for all. That's what we've got on screen now. Which is what we should have. By the way, in case you're wondering, I've got old-fashioned cola today from Lidl. Massively expensive old-fashioned cola. Signal RGB, it just does my RGB lighting. And we're on. So I don't know why. That's it. We've just... All the devices have just gone the right colour. Apart from, for some reason, the hexagons. Right. Let me sort that. It's alright. They are... If you noticed, they're nuclear bright. They're not normally that bright. And they were throwing the camera out of whack. So this is the stuff we have to do. We have to load up the Govee app on my phone. So we load up Govee Home. That's Govee Home. We go to Glide Hexa because it unpairs itself from the Wi-Fi. So at the moment it's stuck on green. Hello, Sushi. But it's got to look right. Because I'm going to play some music in a bit. So the glide hexer, we go to the settings, we go to the Wi-Fi settings, look, Wi-Fi settings. Searches for Wi-Fi, reconnects it to the Wi-Fi. Stuff we have to do. And then we just have to tick a little box when it appears that says LAN control. And it usually appears after a few seconds. When it sees it on the Wi-Fi, the box that says LAN control appears. And if it doesn't, then looks like we're having them like that. There we go, LAN control. So the box is off. So that should now, after a few seconds, that should connect and synchronise. But I'm going to play some music in stream. Hello, you found AstridCinus.here. So I am going to, hello Astrid, I'm going to play the brand new IQ album in stream. I checked with the guy, the guitarist about it the other day, and he said I was okay to play it, but I'm not going to save it to the VOD, so you can't listen to it again. But this is the brand new album. Let's see if I can remember what I put it. This is not even out to buy yet to the public. That is Dominion. That is the brand new album by one of my favourite bands, IQ. So it's going to be background music in the stream. It is absolutely magnificent. That's now working. That's now working. So you should see stuff start to happen as soon as I go into my browser and go to Dominion and hit play. We should get some music on the VOD. So this is, for the first time, the brand new IQ album with synchronized lighting. Do you think? Yeah, I suppose a little bit. He's got a slightly Italian look to him. So we're going to put that up, and then I'm going to do some building in Valheim. So we're going to let that get kicked off. I'm going to kick up Valheim. So I need to load Valheim with mods. I've just got to wait for our tool mod man to load. Reminds me of another actor. Yeah, so anyway, progressive rock, latest album from my favourite band. I saw them, so I need to go to the Johnathan Raymaker build competition profile because we're not allowed mods, so you're not going to see me flying. You're going to see me walking and building like everybody else does. Start modded, only allowed one mod. Torch Eternal. And my good lady will be delivering something later to stream, and I've seen it nearly completed. So it will be coming with hot chocolate break. I am participating on the building round. So if you're taking part in the build round, no cheating, yo. No looking at my ideas and cheating. Actually, go for it. That's what Valheim's for. So Valheim is just loading and thinking about it. Taking a while. Here we go. Bepinex, thank you. So hopefully you can hear IQ. Is there still time? Now I'm going to have to swap to these if they'll work. Because otherwise you are going to end up with noise bleed. With two of one kind. The reason I want to be careful about them is so just tell me if the music's too loud. So we are in Valheim. I don't know why that's gone narrow screen. Just make that window bigger. I don't know why that's gone as a narrow screen. That's weird. Never usually does that.
To send it out.
Properties. Video game capture. Windows 10.
See you for real. In our
Johnathan's server. And I need to get the password.
land is out of bounds no more.
I should know this, but I don't. I've got memory like a sieve. When you get to 50-ish, you just flick to the front camera and just see if it changes aspect. Yeah, I don't know why that aspect ratio. It's as if it's cropped. Just remove that window and recreate that window. But let me log in first. So I just need to go onto the Discord and see what Johnathan's message said. And then we'll be in. Not my Discord, Johnathan's Discord. Here we go. Got it. Stormy as hell. Yeah, just let me know if the music is too loud. So this is what I'm building. It's basically a fish finger factory. So there's a few glitches with it that need sorting, but I got kind of addicted. Yeah, well. So we have a conveyor belt. We have a conveyor belt that brings the fish up, takes it into a sorter, and then they go through these pipes here where they're sterilised, underground through that pipe there, and then along that pipe there, where it drops into this washing vat. Now that's the only problem, because I built it using, I'm relying on sea. Unfortunately, if it's stormy, this room does flood a little. It's one of those things. You just have to deal with it. So that is one of the problems. As I say, carrying on with the build. So the idea is it's going to come up this conveyor belt here, and then it's going to go onto a manual sorting line. That's the problem. Look at that. Oof. That is a stormy day. Going to do just going to turn the continuous music off. So that's the state of my build so far, and the idea of it is it's going to go onto this land here. So it starts off by the sea, so it goes, spans around this rock. Oh, thank God for that. Rain's ending. Sorry, but I hate building in rain. Now let me just have a look at this window, because something's not right with that. Let me just have a look at the transform. Ah, it's cropped. That's why. There we go, full width. That's what it should look like. Alright. So let's put a roof over this section now. The conveyor belt works. I mean, once the water settles down, look, it looks good. And I do like the way that the Grouston roof has gone around there. sort of like a catch for things falling. We've got a couple of filtering grids. So the idea is this will be the fish in here. I'm trying to remember who won the Valcon building competition, actually. I remember it was very good. The quality of the builds were fantastic. So, we're going on to the factory floor now, which means I'm going to need to change flooring again. So I want to make this into like a transitional area. I'm just thinking if I put some flat metal in for support. Get the neck. So. Oh. I'm not going to jump up there, am I? Good job, got a spare hammer. The building with the hearts, yes. Do you know, I can't remember which one won. In case you're wondering where I am, by the way, John's up there. We've got Night Flight up there, who's been building for ages, or just stuck in the server. We're not allowed to show the people's builds, by the way. That is one of the rules, so you're not going to see the people's builds. And where's yours then, Astrid? Oh, there. Astrid. Yeah, we have a room. We're not allowed. You can show your own building stream, but you can't show other people's. So I'm going to carry on this to the same height again. So at the moment, I'm just building a basic structure, but I have a few different designs that I do on structures, which I'll show you from the outside. It's a bit difficult to see where you can't fly. You see that? That's sort of the look I tend to go for. Ooh. Well, I think I ought to enter a few more building competitions. Everybody always keeps saying, oh, you're a really good builder. I mean, I don't think I am. Some of the stuff I was seeing at Valcon were blooming amazing. So that's what I needed to do, is build the floor level up. And then I want to drop the floor level back down again. I want to drop it onto the top of theirs. Like that. Just see if I've got that right. Yep, that's got that right. Because then I can put those along. So the conveyor belt here needs its bottom layer putting in. Because I do like to have the return on the conveyor belt. Just for, you know, looking good. We'll use the door trick. So it looks like there's a bottom layer on the conveyor belt, look. Get rid of that because I need to see that end of there. There we go. repair my stuff before it breaks again. Alright, so that's going to be the top of the conveyor belt. So I do need to make sure that it lines up well. So I'll need a half piece. Like that. So that should fall nicely on there. Yeah, it does. So those are about the roundest structure you can actually get that you can put into a build. Now that is the only thing with that is it's going to leave it sticking out. Maybe better to just dredge it by hand. That's the... No. See if I can do it from... Yes, I can. Do it from there. So that's the conveyor belt coming up. Oh, yes! I do! That's the one! That's the one. I love that build. That's my first Valheim crash. That was a Valheim crash. I have so many problems with Valheim crashing. That's the first one. 27 minutes into stream and first Valheim crash. If you get more time to do it, I think you could come up with a really beautiful build, though. Because when I was judging it, I loved that build. Probably broke my heart, actually. Well, you can always show me some grabs. Join my Discord if God wants to summon forth the Discord. And the other thing is, did I get my mods on? I can't remember if I put all my mods on. If I started it modded or not. That's the one. Evil Goat's a very good mod. Moderator, that is. Right, so I need to put close the flooring under there now. Evil Goat is a very good... Evil Goat's wonderful, Vic. You wish you were like quarter as good as Evil Goat. If you were quarter as good as Evil Goat, I'd actually like you. That is, of course, a joke. Vic's wonderful. Vic was one of my first followers on Twitch. We've known each other ever since, and it's a ridiculous little time to know each other. Ah! Got my hammer! Oh, thank you. I'll welcome you in later. Punching down always, Vic. And what do you do? What do you do, eh? You just come in here, you troll me, you wind me up, and it's lovely. But I'm listening to prog, so I'll let you off. I love this bit. Thank you for the slap. New slap. Needs cropping. I thought that the other day. But it's difficult because my hand is Well, I've got long arms because, you know, I am the missing link. Yeah, I would have loved to have seen that roof finished as well. Oh. Ugh. Hez, always redeeming. Ugh. Right, so I need to work out this roofing now. Right, I need to put some scaffolds up. Because I can't just, unlike my previous games, I can't just fly. Because the power of flight compels you. Sorry, Christ compels you. The power of Christ. So you can tell it's prog because this first track is 25 minutes long. So this one is a lined up roof. Some of the roofs line up, some of them don't. I'm bloody good, Hez. I'm bloody good. And my den is feeling really spiritually good now because I've done a lot of work this weekend. I've put 2 lots of shelving in. I'll share some photos on the Discord later so you can see. And I went to see my favourite band on Friday night and I got their new album. So what do I do here? I need to turn that to because I have these overlap roofs, it causes little griefs. And by little griefs I mean it's bloody annoying. So that is wrong way. So that is going to need another half piece on. So what I'll do is I'll turn that again. And then you put one of those on top. So that's the way I have to do the roof. So the next one up will be, one of those. So I hope you're appreciating the music. As I say, it's brand new album. Incredibly new. So new that most people have never even heard it. So there's a couple of people I think lurking who are here just to listen to the album. Yeah, so it's as I say, it's Dominion. The album is called Dominion. It's by IQ. It's out in a few weeks' time to buy. But IQ are one of my favourite bands. I've followed them as a band since the late 80s. Since I was very young. And they're still making albums even to this day. Right. I'm going to do a turn on the roof here because I think it'll look good. So I think it'll... Yeah, it is, isn't it? Somebody's just said the guy looks a bit like Christopher Lee. He's got that sort of Christopher Lee vibe to it. But they do beautiful covers, IQ. Road of Bones, one of their previous albums, the cover on that was absolutely amazing. But this is still the first song, this. The first song's 20-something minutes long. So that's... that was Unknown Door. Track 1. So that is the... Oh, you've fed! This is the shortest song on the album. Also very nice, actually. Very polite. So we are going to be looking at... I'm going to put a chimney on there. What I'm doing with these corners is I'm putting chimneys on. So that will need a turn downwards. I think this might be wider, actually. I think this is wider. I think this needs a higher roof. It does. So that is going to need... This is going to be a collapse issue with this one. Yeah, this is going to need a higher roof on it. So let me put a fake floor in that's going to get taken out. I could actually use the second. I could actually use a second floor. And have like a storage area above. I had a fantastic anniversary, thank you. If you didn't see, I went out and painted a pot. It was a coaster, and it was... I basically painted live... You know the Live, Laugh, Loki motto I put on all my builds? Yes, with my wife. Why would you think I've got? A pet. So that'll be at the top layer. Do you think I keep a gimp in a cage or something? My wife. Hey, my wife. Yes, it was a wedding anniversary. It's our 20th. We have been married 20 years. Hard to believe that she's put up with me for 20 years. I know. I know. Yep, she has put up with me for 20 years. Absolutely. And she's not killed me, and I've not killed her yet. I think that's wrong height. It needs to be, because I need to pitch the height up. So I'm going to need to pitch the height there. This is the only problem I'm ending up with a few little gaps. So I need to pitch the height. Yeah, as I say, this is the basic structure, and then the windows and things will go in later. Oh, the mug. Yes, she did one with Mead is My Therapy on it. They are getting fired. They are clay, so they've got to be fired now. Right, can I get this to stay? So if I put those on top of there, those on top of there. But yeah, so we've got a matching coaster and a matching mug. Right, this is going to snap into... I just bloody knew it. Ah! Got it. You have to be so bloody quick. Right, why does that not look right? It does. It's like that. Ignore me. Ignore me. I know you do go, but you know what I'm like? You know what I'm like? I can build really quickly, so sometimes, even if you just get another piece to touch it doesn't actually have to be structural, but it'll make the maths setup work on the game. It'll force the maths to recalculate the area. So the corner is going to be there. So where I'm looking through the ceiling now. So that one's the corner piece. So we are going to have some weird shit going off here. Because the heights are different. So we'll be looking at... I don't know why I just picked that one up. It's that one. Corny like that. Ooh, ooh. So there's the roof. So that end is gonna, on the outside, is gonna be a bit ugly. So the this. Oh, how do I do that one? Ooh, yeah. So that's the layout of the roof. So do I go in a corner? No, because that's going to take it to the wrong pitch. It would have to be that in a corner, which would look weird. Oh, I didn't think that through, did I? So I'm going to need to do that. And then put one of those above it. Yeah, that's going to be interesting. That's it. That's it, because this is going to be a chimney. Sausages and mash. Same here, I have sauce mix. I use sauce mix a lot. So that's the chimney. What I did here, actually, if you look at this one, I put a fire up in it so it's got smoke coming out the top. So I'm just going to carry on this floor in here, because it gives me a workspace to finish the top of the building. This floor, it might not stain, it might stain. I might go for a second floor. Because I could go for a second floor here and bring that across as a path, which would work. Which really would work, actually. That would work. And then I put the flooring around there like that. So that would look good. And then I could bring these steps. I put the wooden steps in, the classic ones. Hey! That's going to be a head chopper though, so I need to take that back a bit. Hey! There we go. Yes, we're on the first floor. Well, this is the first floor because I'm English. So this is the first floor. The second floor would be up there, and I'm not putting one of those in because I don't need one. So we'll carry on these here, so I can carry on the roof. I'll tell you something though, after I've been doing all my theme park builds, it's lovely to drop back to the old-fashioned 16 snapping pieces, 16-sided structures, because I was working on the theme park. I've been working on 128 snapping points, and it takes forever to rotate something. So that really does actually work. That works quite well. Does it feel claustrophobic down here? That's the only bit. Oh, flood again. That's the only bit. It does feel a little more closed in. You see, I could move it up a level, but I don't know whether that'd work. That might look a bit odd. I'll be looking at those there. There we go. Oh. Nice thing is, my workbench is just here. So that's the first floor done. Let's put my toppers on. Hey, can I reach it? No, I can't. Can he reach it? Can he? Fuck. Let's get these on before it rains again and affects all my wood. So it will have some aesthetics to it. Don't think it's just going to look like this. The only reason I'm building it like this is just because I'm going for plain structure first. Come on, snapping point. That one. That one. No, I'm in a competition. I'm building on Johnathan Raymaker's server. Are you saying that I'm two-dimensional? Do you mind? Let me just sort something. So I've just realised my lighting's not tracking my... where is it? Oh, video. Audio. Yes, it's capturing the nomos. It needs to be capturing the shocks. There we go. Hello, Jonathan! I'm doing things on your server. This is Norman Looney's Fishy Fingers factory. That can go now. And yes, I'm not two-dimensional. I'm very three-dimensional. Speaking of dinner. I'm okay for Plains Pie Picnic. So that's the... I don't know what's going to be on this floor, or even if it'll stay in. I don't know. But I do need to build this chimney. And I'm going to need something a little bit supportive to carry it, because otherwise it's going to start collapsing. So I'll do that. Because the other one's collapsing. That is not gonna... So I could do with carrying the roof on or something. Let me just... Don't like that bit. That looks silly. So let me see. That should carry the chimney if I put some reinforcement down. Because Valheim physics and real physics are very different things. So that's blue. That's blue. So we've got green. We're good. So yeah, we've got yellow. So that should be good to start building a chimney. Going to be on that level there again. Right, I'm going down my roof. Everybody's laughing at me because I'm having to use skills to build. Because I can't just like hop and do stuff. They are laughing at me. Hello, it's Spooky. Welcome in, little raider. It's Jokey. Hello, Cassie the Little Pumpkin. Thank you for coming in and watching me, watching me slide down a roof because I can't use my cheats. What's up? I'm really depressed because I'm having to I've not got moderator on this server, so I'm having to use all the old school techniques. I got so used to just using fly. Thank you for the raid anyway, and welcoming. What have you just been playing then? Have you just been playing Valheim? Are you a Valheimer? How's the factory going? Well, it looks like this at the moment. It's a fish finger factory. Or fish sticks for you American guys. If you're in the US, I think you call them fish sticks. There's a joke about those. It's an episode of South Park. Killed Yagloth, done a Howling Cavern. Well, I've finished Valheim, so it's Seal Tower and Smouldering. I love the Seal Tower, where you get to fight the two guys at the bottom. Sorry, spoilers. Sorry, I won't say anymore. Yeah. Hey, do you like fish sticks? Do you like putting fish sticks in your mouth? What are you, gay fish? That was the joke. So that's working anyway. It's not gathering. too much smoke. I wish I could get that as another piece, the inverted piece, like as a valley. So yeah, I'm going for a bit of a retro. I'm going for a classic build. I say retro build. I'm still using. Well, yeah, it was made at this because Kanye didn't get it, if you remember. So that's the conveyor belt, which I've just realised the cogs are. Fuck's sake! Let me just put some steps up, eh? Right, because I've just realised that that isn't lined up. So what's not lined up, that's not lined up, that's what's not. That's one. So that's the conveyor belt that brings the fish up. So we've now got the fish washing thing. So the fish comes up here. And then it's going to drop onto a manual preparation belt. So basically it can be skinned. So we're going to have some human intervention. It can't be a fully automated factory. I need to build the support structures now for the next section of building. I might as well put those in as well while I'm at it. Because they're just blocks of marble. I love the block of marble, the big block, because it's just a nice big square infilling block, and it can just you can just fill big areas without using too many blocks. And in case you're wondering, you are listening to the brand new album by a band called IQ, who I am absolutely a massive fan of and have been for many years. Ah, no. They're a prog band from the UK. What you drinking? Me? What? Me? I am drinking deluxe old-fashioned cola from Lidl. Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. Do you know what was in Mrs. Lovett's meat pies? No. Do you know what's going to be in my fish sticks? No, you don't. And I'm not telling you. But there's going to be some rooms of embarrassment and shame in this building. And I might even build a pipeline to take the fish heads over to Johnathan Raymaker, because he's only there. So I could build a pipeline all down that coast there and take them to him and pump them all over his build. But I'm not allowed to troll, so I won't. So this is going to have to be the manual prep area. I thought it was being so... Do you know what's in Mrs. Lovett's meat pies? I'm trying to get their reference to Mrs. Lovett's meat pies. I'm usually very good with stuff like that, but obviously this one's a bit of a... So this is going to be the prep floor. So what we'll do is we'll drop onto a... That's it. It's Sweeney Todd intake. That's it. Sorry, dude. My wife had known. She'd have been like, straight away, she'd been like, ah, Sweeney Todd. So I'm going to build another... I need to get myself off index here. So that's... I need to... Because the structures aren't quite lined up. So that's the index starter. Right, because I'm supporting Grouston, I've got to put those up to it, because otherwise the Grouston will just collapse. So I've got to put the iron, the reinforced ones. Because I'm making the rollers out of those for the conveyor belts. Right, I think that'll collapse there. Yep. So I'll put those inside. Don't matter if they pop through either, because the occasional bolt looks good. It looks quite industrial. Normally, I don't like the old OBS. Yeah, oh yeah. You can do shout outs. You have to do it as a / shout out. So / shout out, and then the person you want to shout out. So we'll shout out Cassie. And that's what we get. It's not great at the moment, unfortunately. It's something I need to do, but you know what I'm like. I keep doing things. So if you want to just shout somebody out, it's / shout out. Goat. Is that going to collapse? Is that going to collapse? That's not going to collapse. Yeah, that was when I used to use... I'm just trying to think how to do this conveyor belt. I wish I could lay it... I wish I could flatten one of those down, but I'm not allowed to because we've not got that mod. So it is absolute vanilla. But I want to make something that looks like a conveyor belt. I know, I was just showing goat. So I want to make something that looks like a conveyor belt. I need to get the... I need to get up to the top level. Right, that's not going to work. There is a way to do this. I've done it before. So you put one of those up there. One of those there. You can get rid of that. Get rid of all these. So I need all indexing points gone. That one in there as well needs to go. So I'm going to need some energy. Yes, that's the one. / shout out. It should, when you start to type it, it should... What's gone in there? No, no, not that. Not that, not that. It's right, it's still snapping on some of that. So let me put another... Put another one there. Get rid of that one. I need it all clear. That's like that. And also I need a hammer that works. Oh, this is what I'm going to do. Because I want to make like a notched conveyor belt, so a V conveyor belt. So if you put your snapping position to the top corner there, look, you can do that and snap it over the top. And once you've got your snap, it should do. Goat's on mobile though, so it sometimes goes a bit weird. Mine does the same. Mine does weird shit. Not there, not there. So this is the food prep belt. Now the only thing is I need to get the bottom layer of the belt on. I wonder if I can do it. And I can't do angles of dangles. You see, that's too far down. That's too far down. Yeah, I know. Goat's on. Well, Goat's on iPad. So what about if I do Is that going to be acceptable? Come on, let me drop down. Let me drop down. Let me drop down. So if I put that like that, take that out of there, and then that looks like a conveyor belt underneath. Got to go for accuracy, aren't we? And the other thing I'm going to do then, you see, is I'm going to put some fish on this as a belt. Right, so I just need a little... I just need something to drop stuff, stop stuff dropping under there. So obviously, because it's a conveyor belt, I can't just snap it up to the position. This is the problem. I've got to make my own snapping points for a lot of these things. I can't snap to the standard points. It's just, I could just do like a guard under there to stop stuff falling underneath. I know I'm being very obsessive. It's a food factory. You see, I could do with it there. I know if I put one of those and then a door, and then I should get that on there. And then another door. Actually, if I use the bottom of that... Ah, where is it? Where is it? That's on the bottom. Got it. That's what I needed. Oh, the joys of Valheim snapping. That's the one I want. So, into there. That should be the one. So that's the piece that stops it. I feel like that wants to be further along actually. So let me put one further forward. And of course the other problem you have is you can only snap to the bottom of the door. So you have to be able to see the bottom of it. Right, that's better. That's a better position. Just let that go. Perfect. I can put all my Growston back. So that's like a stop the shit rolling underneath type thing. Now what I can do on here, you see, is I can put fish and stuff on here. Because I can put because I've got the tray, we've got all the food available, and there is fish. Where is it? Fish, it's there. So there's cooked fish, so we can basically put like that. Now the only thing is, it's cooked fish. There's no raw fish. You can't like position raw fish. Okay, Mama Pinky, don't worry about it if you can't stay around, but... So that's... Yeah, I know they can. Well, actually, yeah, I could put fish on, but I'd have to spawn them in or get them into the game somehow, because I could put some fish, and I don't have the ability to spawn things. So anything I do want has to be spawned. Throw your router out. Don't do that. Don't throw your router out the window. I know I threaten to throw my router out the window from time to time, but you don't really mean it. So that's the this is the beheading plant. This is where they chop them up. That's what I'm thinking is, if I put some fish at this end. Yeah, well, the other alternative is just go to my own server, spawn them in, and then bring them over. But yeah, I'm thinking put some item stands out and put some fish on. I wish I could put them slanting on here, but unfortunately, you know, you're a bit limited. Right, that's so this is the prep room. So what I do want is I'm going to need to put some. I'm going to need some food prep knives, because I'm going to put some food prep knives on these. On off, on off. Yeah. Well, joys of internet. But then again, you'll remember the days before we had internet, and I think all of us would rather not go back to them. So then, after we've gone here, because this is a production line, so this is going to be like a long haul. It's going to head off into the woods there. So this is a production line, so the next bit is build some more flooring, support it all. Because we're then going to have the fish cooking ovens. Because we're going to cook the fish separately. So we're going to carry on with the Grouston floor. And I've had an idea how to do the ovens, and I think it'll work. Let me just clear that. I'm going to need to clear a few trees here, actually. So I'm going to do the same again. I'm going to tip the conveyor belt up, take the conveyor belt upwards. So that was IQ anyway. Let me put something else on now, the music. I'll just put some... I'll tell you what I'll put on. I will put on an album that I listened to earlier by a band I helped to discover called Mostly Autumn. We found these guys playing in a pub in Rotherham. They were about to split up. So this is an album called For All We Shared. So we have... Well, he's no bloody good at all. So that will be there. That's good. So that'll be the rollers for that. Right, and then I'm going to take it up and into the ovens. So the ovens are going to be here. And the idea for the ovens is that they're going to be raised up. Just clear the ground. See your neck. That was just going to be a pain in the arse, that neck, I know it were. Strange creatures' necks. I don't know what the mythology of the neck is in Valheim. Sad sky. They are. Have you seen the furry ones you can get? You can actually get like a furry neck. It's a plushie. The Valheim plushies, I don't know if you've seen, they are really, really expensive. I mean, I can't say anything because I've just bought a shirt at nearly £80 nearly. So I can't say anything about really expensive, but if you saw my shirt, you'd understand why. So, the idea of this is going to be the oven. It's going to be a linear oven. If you know what a linear oven is, you'll know exactly what I mean. A linear oven is one basically that you get in a bakehouse. So I'm going to drop to the correct. All right. Thank you for that. I did not know that. So I shall therefore know all next going forward as Gary Glitter. Because they lure children out of rivers and do things to them. So this is going to be the oven. The shirt is very me. I think it'll look great with a bit latex base layer as well. Because if you've not noticed, I wear latex. I love wearing latex. Because somebody says, oh, do you just wear it on a Sunday? No, I wear it all the time. I wear it loads. I'd have worn it to gig last night, to be honest, if I'd have to gig on the night. But I just thought, you know. So this is going to be the oven. I'll just carry that on, actually. Right, so then we'll transfer it onto a grill. Right, there's some trees going to have to come down here now. That beaches. I'm going to make an obliterator as well. That was a bit of a good positioning. It is a little, but it's a material you get accustomed to. When you've worn it as many years as I have, you get very accustomed to it. I don't want to open. I know where to. Okay. Yeah, I'm not getting that one then. Right, so I need to carry on the structure, but now we're in an oven, we need to make it a bit more resilient to heat. So actually what would happen is, really, we'd have like more rollers, won't we, really? Or people pushing them along. Oi! Pushing me. Bloody neck. We'll lure some kids into a bloody swamp, you nonce. Well, there's the thingy. I need more rollers, so I'll put them underneath. Yeah, unfortunately, some of the materials I'd love to use for these I can't use. So then we need the return path on the rollers, which will follow this. So this is the return path on the rollers, and then we need the oven. The way I'm going to do the oven is using this. I'm going to put those like so. Right, that's the only thing I'm offset. So I might have to put my own recreate the wall myself. So that'll be the next one, that'll be the third one. And I broke both my hammers. Need to make a closer workbench, obviously. So the idea is you can't get into the oven just for safety purposes. And then the next layer up will be there. Ah! Have I done that right? Nope, I've not centered that up right. What have I centered that on? That's better. Snapping out wrong thing. Right, that is the only thing is the first arch is a bit closer. I have to remember that. So that's the entrance to the oven. Right, make sure I can't see those cropping in. Nope. Right, so the idea of this is get that snapped into position. Right, we're good. There's a few little dressing up pieces to do there, but other than that, that looks good. Right, the reason what I'm thinking is these grates here, underneath them, you can see flames flicking through. And I think you can balance them like this. So the idea is I'm going to balance 3 of them like that. And then when you look up underneath, look, you can see flames flicking through. I discovered that when I built the original, when I built the very first, when I built Odin's Gate on my own server, and I noticed the flames flicking through underneath, and I thought, I don't like that effect. And then I was like, actually, do you know, I do like that effect. So I'm going to need to build chimneys now for that, because there's going to be a lot of smoke. So I'm going to need to chimney that up. Now, what I am going to do though, because I'm going to fall and die on that. That's a hill I don't want to die on. And I'm just going to finish this structure out, so I can build the third one. And then I can build a work platform. And because fires aren't turned on, it doesn't matter. Right, now go back up and put the fires back in. Now I've got a work platform. Well, what do you think? Just about to build my ovens. So the ovens are going to be on there. So I should get 4 in. So I should get 4 of those in. Now I need to create a position here. Yes! Good idea. Give Hez a shout out. Because Hez is great. Right. The only bit is I can't get... Oh, I'm getting smoked here. Smoking. Smoking. Well. So I've got to try and filter the smoke in. Hopefully that's going to work. Hello, Curtis. Lovely to see you as well. I'm competitioning. I'm building in Johnathan's server, Johnathan Raymaker's. I am very aware that I'm occasionally getting smoked as well. You don't have to remind me of that fact. So I'm going to build like a catcher here to basically bring all the smoke into one place. So I'll bring all the smoke into one place. So if I use those, and fall off. Oh, if I fall in there, I am so dead. So that's caught the smoke into a smaller area. Just got to make sure that the fires don't go out. I can't remember exactly what the rule is about smoking and fires in this game. So we're going to have a bloody good looking chimney, that's one thing. So that's got my chimney down to the size I want it to be, which is... Yep. Goat's now doing all the shout-outs. I can change the layout of the shout-out as well, so it looks... Right, I'm going to try... I'm going to put a platform around, first of all. Because nobody likes shaky shakies. Oh, you guys, when you're building your normal building, how do you cope? Having to build bloody scaffolds and stuff. Right, so I'm gonna cap the chimney off for now. because I were getting smoked. And I'm going to build the actual stack. So I need to start it halfway along that side. I do remember, yep. I mean, yeah, it's a pain. Right, that's the only bit with that is I'm not sure what the strength of it is like. And it's raining. Right, so if I put that in at the other angles. That would be a chimney. It could do with being another couple higher. If I go to each quadrant one, they're on the same angle, see? If I go to the I'll go to each alternate one and then rotate it. You have to think about things like this in Valheim. And then I can rotate that again by 2 sections. And fill in the other 4. And that one there that I missed. So that's the basic chimney layout. Yeah, I want to fancy something round. I know it's only a simple round piece, but I'm hoping it's going to stay standing and not collapse on me. Well, if you can, do. Alright, let's see how that is looking there. So that's not supported on there, but that's not a problem because I can just do this. And then I can just close that one off. So that's the chimney. Did I miss them or have they collapsed? Did I miss them or have they collapsed? I don't know. This is the problem. I didn't hear anything collapse. Still to the end. So that'll be the oven. This is a big beast. But it's all stayed lit, look. Ah, one's gone out. Second one along's gone out. Because there's water falling onto it, that's why. Oh, you've all had tonsillitis going round, have you? Oof. I hate tonsillitis. So the reason why that's not working, why it's going out, is because it needs a blocker. So there is a way I could do this that might be invisible. Actually, there's a way I could do this that might be actually be invisible. Because I'm not fancying. I would need to open that side up. Hope that doesn't start collapsing. Because the one that's gone out, has it actually gone out? Because what I could do is put one of those in. Because that should still allow smoke to go up. As long as I'm getting smoke out of the chimney, I don't actually care which smoke it is. So that does look like an oven. Told you it was a nice album, this one. 1999, this album. It's 25 years old. You know. So that's what the oven looks like inside. It's called For All We Shared. It's quite easy to find, actually. It's readily available. Right, so I need to... that can go off end of there. Because that's not actually necessary. So I just need to get the roof to do its thing. Get the roof to do its thing, and then I've got a lot of repairs to do. Could do a repair all. I don't know what that were breaking then. Something broke. What the? I keep seeing things as if they're breaking. One there. Weird. Ah! There's a neck somewhere. It's as if there's a neck underneath it or something. I don't know what that's all about. The neck underneath. No. Well, what the hell's that all about? There's a neck there. It's going a bit mad. Weird shiz. Oh, I think this is a delivery of hot chocolate. Oh yes. Oh, look at that. 20 years and I still get that. Look at that. That is Hotel Chocolat hot chocolate. And this is the other thing. This is my wedding anniversary present. So this has been made by Thing. I will... nice. Hey. Look at that. Look at that. That is crocheted. Doesn't come with a free rock. She's not crocheted a rock for it yet, but that is a Korok crochet, and that is amazing. Look at that. I don't think you'll fit it on camera somehow. I'll share some photos on Discord because she's made a dragon as well, but I don't think you'll fit it on these cameras in here. It's quite big. But that is yes. That's so that's 20 years anniversary present, and that is going to. There's going to be a string of those eventually. Apparently, she's making a few of them. So, but that is a absolutely beautiful little thing. I will put him there, and the hot chocolate. Look at that. Oh, ah. Oh, and ginger thins as well, and sprinkles. Excuse the crunching and all the eating of food, but yeah, Goaty's figured out shouties, so everybody's getting shout outs now. So that's going to be the oven. So I think the roof layer is going to work okay with the oven look. So the roof layer is going to work okay with the oven. So we've got... So the long haul is getting longer. Bit of fuck. Great music for Valheim into actually this, isn't it? The only thing I've got to check is when I've finished, I've got to check it's not gone onto my YouTube VOD, because otherwise I'll end up with like most of the VOD muted. Proper real, innit? So that will work nicely up to there, look. Try not to slide that roof. That's part of the reason why I put a flat top section on roof, is so I can actually walk on it. Because there's no worse when you're trying to do a build like this, not being able to get on roof. Especially when it's this sort of length. You know your hot chocolate's good when you have to eat it with a spoon. Oh yes. Good job I've got latex on, because if I drip on it. Ginger thin. I think these are actually Swedish. All in one. So that will, yeah, that'll work nice. Of course, because we're climbing up all the time, the roof's getting lower. So we've got the nice factory there. So I just need to do the dressing on the oven. Can I get another piece in there? No, that's going to stick through the roof. I might need to do a secondary one of those to mask the end of that. I can get the snap position right like that. That'll mask the end of the oven. The only thing is I'll get that little cut through there. You always get that. You can't avoid it. Alright, let me go get some food. I'm going to spawn some food up here. Just let me get my food hammer. So we'll have that one, we'll have that one, and we'll have that one. Right, that's me fed. Right, that's that one done. So the back of the oven's still not finished. Let me just get rid of that. That seems to work well, that. And it's touching the oven because it's supported. So these walls are going to have things like windows on, they're going to be just dressed essentially, but I'm just building solid walls for now just to get the structure and the layout of the building. Although I like that at the top where it turns around. Boundless Ocean, that's this one. Couldn't remember the name of this song, it's that long since I've listened to it. Oh, that's the other thing I got as well. You like lobster? I don't know if you know, I used to have lobsters. I used to keep lobsters, both marine and freshwater. Amazing creatures, lobsters. Get rid of this rock. Used to have a marine tank. Wow, they take a lot of looking after. Don't set a marine tank on if you're not fully committed to it. People go, oh, I love to see them and they have all the corals in and everything, but yeah. You don't. Let me get rid of this tree. See if I can have this one fall in a... Not with that, I won't. I'm probably going to turn the factory again here, actually. Because I've then got to have the crispy golden coating machines. Because this is the fish oven, so the fish comes out the other end here cooked. So one of the things I did want to try on here is if I can put, I don't think I can. It'll be interesting to see if I can. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Crafting. See if I can put the mead kettles in. You see, the mead kettles don't want to sit on the top layer. No, invalid placement. I didn't think I would be able to. Do you know, I think my axe is actually crap as well. Oh god, iron axe. Yeah. So my axe is actually crap. And I'm cutting with it. But I think because my axe skills are so high, I don't think it matters. I'm cutting with like a very early axe. Normally I would have a much better axe. Oh, thank you, Linz. Try and cut some of this. So yeah, I mean, yeah, I could turn the factory, which would mean less landscape removal, because I've got to basically take it along there if I'm just keeping with a long haul. Alright, one thing I did need to do is where is that? There. I'm very aware if I die. I love how that looks. It just works so well. Everybody's lurking, because how many of the people who are lurking are actually building in this same server and looking at what I'm doing, so that they're thinking, oh right, well Lunza's doing this, so what we'll do is we'll not do that and we'll do better. Which, to be honest, isn't that difficult. I believe it's original, but it's called Shenanigans. The album's called For All We Shared. Well, I know Cassie's building on it. Cassie, there. We've got Cassie and Astrid in. I think, is Astrid still in? Just listening. Ah, not watching then. What I will do is I will put one of those, because I need to get rid of some stuff. Not that. Let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. That. They can go, that can go, that can go. Yeah, don't ever use a dunder. That can go. We're ready for this. Cool. Nah. There is a section of a song that is very familiar. It's called Out of the Inn. And it is next song after this one. And if you've listened to the BBC's production of The Lord of the Rings, you will recognise the start of the song. Apparently they got licensed to use that. That's got booze in it, that. She snuck me a bit of chocolate liqueur in that. Not that I have a problem with that. I can taste the warmth of the alcohol. Did I tell you about my pizza, by the way? Did I tell you about my pizza? Ask me about my pizza. Somebody asked me about my pizza. Vic's always obsessed with pizzas. Ask me about my pizza. Yeah. So, I don't know if you know, the first album that I played, but the one by the band called IQ, I went to see the band IQ on Friday. I could illustrate that swamp actually. And we went to go and get some tea, me and my friend Wayne, because he came with me. So we went to get some tea near the Bury Met, and there's a pizza place just next to the Bury Met that does a nice range of pizzas. So I went and I said, oh, what pizza can I have? I'll have a Mexican. So I ordered a Mexican pizza, and it had 2 little pictures of chilies on it, which meant it was quite hot, but I can do hot. I can do hot stuff. No jokes about me being hot stuff. I already know it. People in Blue Star KIT are telling me. So what I did is I had this pizza with its 2 stars, or its 2 chilies, and it was like eating the sun. And when I realised what the chilies were on it, they were bird's eye chilies. So we're talking 500,000 Scovilles. If you know the Scoville scale for chilies, there are 500,000. A Scotch bonnet is about 1 million, for reference. So those are the sort of chilies. They're not training chilies, let's put it that way. So these, this pizza, I ate it. By the time I'd done eating it, I could see through time. We have Madam Jeanette. Yeah. So I ate the pizza. Yeah, I developed the ability to see through time and to teleport. It was quite hot, quite warm. I had a massive slice of chocolate cake afterwards, not for the chocolate cake, just for the cream. Because obviously, if you don't know, chili is neutralised by milks and cream. Did you not just take? Why would you do that and waste perfectly good chilies? Well, a few of them fell off. My friend Wayne, who is not a chili person, said, "Oh, what are they like, those chilies?" And I did actually warn him. I'm not going to lie and say that I let him try them unhindered. I did actually say to him, "Wayne, these chilies are very hot." But he ignored my fine advice. He grabbed 2 of these bird's eye chilies and put them into his gaping maw. And promptly also saw through time and developed the ability to teleport and fly. So he... but the guy in the restaurant thought it was absolutely hilarious, because when you get people who are not used to chilies, and they're the people who go in there and I want a pizza and I want it hottest you can make. Right, this is the bit I was saying. If you know the... I was shitting fire next day. It was... I had a red ring. This bit, you'll recognise this if you've heard the Lord of the Lord of the Rings from the BBC. Hello, Tom. First time chatter, hopefully long term chatter. Be lovely to see one of these followy things. Do you know, I am very nearly at 300. Scary. I remember when I got 50. When I got 50 and I was like, oh my god, I've got 50. And then you get yourself eligible for being a... Indeed, it is Shiny Sunday. Am I shiny enough? Thank you, Tom. I am now 5 off. Five followers away from a magic 300. And that means I get to have another hot chocolate. It's always nice to see people coming in just to watch. And if it's for Shiny Sunday, it's even better. Shiny Sunday, it's getting a bit legendary, Shiny Sunday. I don't know if I wanted it to be legendary, but it's getting legendary. It was even mentioned at Valcom. I think most people were like, what the fuck's Shiny Sunday? Right, I need to go back up on the roof again and just sort the roof line out. Well, that is a good thing. You can top up your tan. Top up your tan on the Shiny. You do realise you need an SPF 50 today with what I've got on. I have really overdone it. Oh, Cassie's just arrived in the server. Right, so that's what I needed to do, is just sort out the... just sort out the chimney. So what I will need to do now is put some platforms at the side and carry the chimney on down so it looks like it goes into the... it's very hot, yes. SPF 50. So I need to continue that down now. Same here, need to continue it down. Because otherwise it looks like I've just plonked the chimney on top. Which I ain't done, honest. I ain't just plonked the chimney on top, honest. Would I do things like that? People who know me and know me builds, would I do stuff like that? I don't think that's going to make much difference, but I'll do it anyway. I'm usually very obsessive. What happened there? Something froze and then it went weird. Right, so the last one is that one. So I just need to check my chimney's still smoking. No, my chimney's not smoking. Why is my chimney not smoking? Have I blocked it? I think I blocked it with that roof I put in earlier, to be honest. Ah, I know what I've done. It's that one is not going to be able to go in. Because it's blocked with that roof. Look. So it's that. That's why it's not smoking. Oh, I've got the wobbles. I've got the val wobs. So if I put a piece of that across there. Just guess it. I just need to block up that area. Stop the smoke welling in there. Right, that should now be smoking. Yay, chimney's smoking. I'm a very functional kind of builder. Things have to work if possible. As all you guys who've seen my swing boat will attest to. I have built a pirate ship ride in my own server. I built a theme park and some of the things actually move. There we go. So the chimney it's also glowing. It glows. So I need to finish this side of the oven. Now this is where the cooked product comes out. So this is the cooked end. Right, so I need to just close those up. And then do the same again with the oven. So the oven is there. That's the oven entrance. Yeah, I'm going to have to move up for that. I have to go a bit higher. That's the only problem, is you get those across. I could actually just do this and get rid of those, because I've got the same at the other end. Just do that, and then the same at the other end, which we're just where the roofing comes through, because I've put the roofing in to try and deflect the smoke upwards. But the fires are all staying lit, so that's made me happy. I've got to think of a name for the oven as well. We've got to have a name for this oven. Like the Scorch-O-Matic 2000 or something. Or the You'll Never Live-O-Matic. Or just something to do with cremation. Because it is essentially a crematorium oven. Right, so I need to carry on the hard work and bring the conveyor belt outside. That's going to be the end of the conveyor belt, because then I'll make it drop onto the lower one. Right, what I'm going to do though is, rather than put them down, I'm going to put the supports at an angle going into the oven like that for the final wheel. Not that, not that. That. So the final roller. Final roll is going to have to be a small one, isn't it? Wish I could like wrap things around it, but unfortunately it's, again, nature of Valheim. Right. So that's now the cooked fish coming out the other end. I better put a hopper. Actually, I don't need a hopper, do I? Just make them fall off the conveyor onto the bottom conveyor. So we'll have a sloping down conveyor. I'm not going to be able to see the end of that, am I? Right, that's going to be in there, so that'll be no good. Do we shuffling those up a bit? Might have to just do a guess on that, because that's going to snap into there, I think. Yeah. So let me do it using the block of using the big block of marble trick. So I would be looking at about there. Oops, I need to do that. Need that gone as well. That would be about right, I think. A bit further, actually. Try that. Is that anywhere near it? So I'll put the big one at that end. Ah, you fucker! I've just made a noise like a neck. That is not even centered. Big bucket of arse. That's just gone. Why didn't I just do that in the first place? Right, is that cutting through there? No, that's alright. I mean, it's not the tidiest option. So, does that work also for the bottom then? It will do, yeah. I don't know where that just went. It's there. Why did it do that? Yeah, so there's nowhere I can put that. That's just going to have to deal with it. Right, so the cooked fish is the end of the fish line. So that's the fish line. So we've got the beheading and prepping area, which I'll need to get some fish spawned in. We've got this area, and then we've got the end of the fish line where it comes off cooked and ends up in here. So the next line we need to start on is the breadcrumbs line. Are we having them battered or are we having them with breadcrumbs? Because if we're having them with breadcrumbs, I'd need to make loaves. I'd need to make loaves, and loaves would require the proper ovens, not my own ovens. But who says they need proper ovens? Because I could always make my own oven. Breadcrumbs, grind it up, dip the fish into the breadcrumbs, and then you get fish fingers. So to make bread, we would need something which I can't have, which is plains, because I would need that bad boy, barley, and it needs cultivated soil. And I don't think you can grow it outside the plains. Let me just check. Let me just quickly cultivate a piece of soil. But I don't think that will actually grow. Oh, there you go. I didn't think you could grow it outside plains. And it's healthy as well. So is it flax you can't grow outside the plains then? Or is this a hacked server, Mr. Raymaker, that you can grow anything? You can grow anything anywhere. Get rid of that. Because it could just be a hacked server. I've noticed the drops on the wood are very low as well. I've noticed we only get a few wood off each tree we chop. Wait 20 seconds. Oh, right. Ah, right. I thought it were. Let me just see what happens. Because I know you can have hacked servers where you can grow any crop in any biome. So it's barley I need. So not a fire. We don't need a fireplace. Because it shows up as healthy. Yeah, can't grow in this environment. You're right then. I may just have to have it there for show then. Or something. It would be very nice, Jonathan, if I could grow barley in like, you know, plains or in outside plains, should I say. Right, let me remove some more trees and that neck. Not that. Sorry, I was striking there. Is that going to kill the neck? No, but there is. Whoa! I know I've got 162 strength, but I've still died with trees falling on me. I've had some serious tree issues. Oh, my headphones have just said charge me, so we can't have any more music anyway. Because I have to go on to... you just go on to speakers. Yeah, they don't last a full stream sometimes. Doesn't seem to be a setting you can do. So am I just going to have pretend barley and just pretend that it's barley? Or am I... Because, I mean, obviously we're working within the biome that we're setting. And since this island is all that lot, and the nearest plains is over there... So we're just going to have to assume that the barley... comes in. So basically, this is going to be the combining area. Pretender barley. Okay, we'll have pretend barley then. The barley will come in and will be milled. So I'll still mill it here. Just going to take this down. So that will still all need dressing. I've got many things to do. It's a very long house. And then we're going to have the next production line. And they'll both come together and combine, and then there'll be assembly, which will be a third line. So this is the end of the fish line. So what I'm thinking is we'd probably drop the cooked fish into trailers, I would imagine. So we could have gem cutter. Why have I not had that? That's new. I've had everything else. I've had feathery wreath and all that lot. Gem cutter. I've never had that. I like the look of that. Well, that's some of the things I'm going to use. Things like that. The artisan press. I'm going to use those as machines in the factory. Yeah, now that one I do know. So some of the machines are going to be those. Right, let me just demolish some more stuff. Where's my thingy gone? It's there. The obliterator. Let's clear my stuff again. does damage your stuff slightly. That neck is annoying me. That's the only problem with building in these sorts of biomes is you get necks. So we will have a barley area. So we need a barley oven. So I'm going to probably, I think, build the same sort of structure again and bring it in this. Oh, not fog! Oh, I hate fog. So I've got an idea. Because you need windmills, and windmills need to be. So let's see what these what these net me. Alright. So if I use heavy build. You are wet. Tell me something I don't know. No, not there. So this is Black Forest. I think Black Forest changes to... I think it becomes meadows about here. It's meadows there, so it's Black Forest there. So let's just see what I'm getting on the windmills up here. Right, windmill is in crafting. Let's see if that turns. What I need is a storm. So what we'd have is we'd have a gap between like that, and then we'd start the next building. Actually, probably double that width and start the next building. And then the thing is, I can build passages between them. If I go for that double width. That breakable rock, yeah, it is. Break that one. I'm going to have to break that one as well. And then do the same again here. Get rid of the... Get rid of all the grass and stuff and the little bushes. So we would be looking at the same width again, which would take it to there. Preferably without that collapse. If I put the right one. So that would be the second building, which will follow it parallel. So I'll just delineate the building first. 1, 2. Right, that's actually got the marble underneath, hasn't it, that? But that's a marble floor. That's got marble underneath, so the floor level is the same, just making sure everything's good, because otherwise I'll just get wound up and I'll have to rebuild it. Ah. God, could it be any more difficult to see? Is it going to throw anything else? At least you can see in a thunderstorm, I suppose. So we'll have a path across. Right, the oven is there. So the path across needs to be prior to the oven, so about there. Did I get that? I got that. I got that. Does this line up? That's the next question. Oh, so shoe, sir. So shoe, sir. Does it line up, sir? So we'll do the same because of the way things work. We'll reference off here. So that strikes my line for my second building that I've just punched. And same again here. Reference the passage across. That one can be closed. So we'll have the same again. Not there. And then on top of there, flip them round. Not that you're going to see it, but flip them round. And we'll have... Oh, you found my Nyan duck. Nyan duck is awesome. I think it's one of my coolest. Needs a version of the Nyan cat music actually. It means wah, 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 like a crackback version. So we're almost... Oh, and the Patty Moon, yes. Yes, don't forget the Patty Moon. The Good Boy Moon it's called. It's Good Boy. Norman Looney Good Boy. I'm never a good boy. I'm always a naughty boy. Or at least my wife says I am. And that's a different story for another time. And yeah, well that one was specially designed so it scrolled. Right. So that should reach the shore, so it's covered over. Sadly it's lost that bit of water, but at least the path to bread is a little easier than the path to fish. Go to bread. Oh, bread. I love that episode of The Simpsons. The Bad Babysitter. And Bart breaks his arm. Right, so that leaves me with a little area in between where I can't get into, but I'll make a door into there. And I'm probably going to make that a double width path, to be fair. Because a single width isn't worth doing. If you're going to make a path, make it double width. So I just need to carry this across there. Carry the snapping point across. Make sure I'm on the right snaps. So this, it's a bit of a shame to waste this view actually. Oh, thank you, Mr. Mooks. That puts me very close to 300. 300. I never thought I'd have made 300. What's up, Viking? What's up is I'm building in Johnathan's server. I'm building. And I'm doing Viking things. I'm building a food factory to make fish fingers. Or fish sticks. Because we've got to make a foodstuff that's not available in Valheim. We've got to make a factory to make a foodstuff. So of course I've got the fish line. This is going to be the breadcrumb line. And then we'll, at the other end, we'll come out to the delicious fish sticks. Delicious, delicious fish sticks. Which will be made of 100% pure fish. Not saying which bit of the fish. It's ground up and... That's what I need actually. I need a grinder. I need a way of grinding the fish up. So that might have to go at the end of this line here. I could, actually. For the grinding process, I mean, I can't put them close enough together. But there is a way, not the spinning wheels, not the bloody spinning wheels. Grindstones. Those. So I could put them, but there's only so close I can put them. Because you put them like that. If you go to put one too close, it'll just say needs more space. Can you turn off the spacing, Jonathan? Make it avoid... Is that a server side thing? So I can put stack grindstones side by side, or is that not in the sport of the rules? I don't know, because I can do it on my server. I can like overlap things and stuff, and it make it so that you can position things with... it ignores the bounding boxes, so basically I can put... so I can have a grindstone, and then I can put another one like that, and it'll let me do it. Because at the moment, if I go to do that, it'll say invalid placement. Right. Don't worry about it. If it's going to be... Yeah, because the closest I can get the grindstones is... miles. That's one of the things I would have done for the fish grinder. Ah, there'll be a way of doing it. There'll be a way I can do it. I've come up with an idea how I can do it. Because I need a grinder. And I could do a grinder. I could just do it horizontally. So I'd stack those into each other, because you can. Yeah, I don't know what I use on my server for the mod. Right, roof is... Right, what I'm going to do... No, it's not how it's done. I'm going to do that so the roof takes on the exact same position. Oh, I'd love to do a modded round wheel, you know, with all the angles. If I had all the angles, this would be a different thing. This would be a totally different build. If I could do angles. Oh, not there. There. So this is going to have another oven in it, like the one next to her, because this has got to bake bread. I'm going to do a factory process for bread. I'm not going to go as far as making a Pietrobeto, which is a bread machine. I don't know if you've ever been in a commercial bakery. I just improved my running skills to 72. Whoop-de-doo. I have improved that one. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. I improved my running skill. So we need that one. So we're going to have exactly the same problem again here. where I've got to try and strike across as quick as possible, because that is going to want to collapse like that. But as soon as you get your piece into it like that, you see that? As soon as you get your piece in, the maths screws up. So as soon as you set your pieces in, your maths is broken. It takes a bit of calculating to work out the gravity of things. So it's a way of tricking Valheim. So it doesn't matter if it's not in its final position, or if it's all janky, as long as it touches, it doesn't matter. So that's the end of the building. I'm probably not going to make this one as long, because we have to have somewhere to harvest crops. Now, what I'll probably do is build a bridge somehow across and crop over there somewhere. But let's get the roof on this one for now, and then I'll look at an oven. Yeah, it's getting towards the end of my stream, to be honest. I usually finish at 9. So yes, nice to see you anyway, and I'll have a look at your build, obviously without revealing it on stream, because that is not sport, revealing people's builds on your own stream. Now obviously it doesn't matter me playing my own, because I chose to. No, yep, that's that one. I just want to at least get this roof on and get it to a state of not being absolutely collapsing. Because also, if it starts raining, I'm just going to get everything ruined, aren't I? Just for these people who are in, by the way, for the next few weeks, streams go a little bit irregular, in that we may have a replacement Shiny Saturday for 2 weeks. The reason for that is, it is one of my friends, FTM, they are celebrating, basically, it is 12 months since they went through the surgery. So, and the other thing is, it's I'm running a gig for some friends as well. I have friends. I know it's hard to believe, but I have friends. So we will be having a few weeks of very weird streams. Those rules aren't lined up, are they? I don't know if that's going to piss me off. I think I can probably get away with it. I think I can probably get away with that. Just make sure that does line. Yeah, that does line up. So the only thing I need to do really is do a halfway snap, which isn't going to be noticeable. Yeah, there will be announcements on Discord, don't worry. So that's the other. Yeah, don't forget to join the Discord, as Goat is so handily reminding you quite now. If you're not on my Discord, why not? And if you're not subscribed, why not? Because I'm so close to 300. So close to 300. If we raid out at end, do you reckon we could actually make it to 300? That would be so cool. Because often you raid out and the person you raid will add you. So do you reckon? Oh, I've just broke my hammer. It would be lovely. It would be so lovely. I might look back at my dates and my celebrations actually, because I make a list of what I do when. Let's see when I did my 100 and my 200. I know, 296, 296, 296. 200 and a subscription as well. The only thing is, Jonathan, I think if you subscribe, I think it deducts you from the followers because you move to the subscribers. So it might be 295 again. I need to check that, but somebody subscribed a few weeks ago and my follower number went down, but my subscriber number went up. But thank you so much for the sub, Mr. Raymaker. 'Twas a wonderful gesture of you, and you don't actually have to. Oh God, don't try humouring me. I know I'm crap, really. I don't know. But it appeared to for me. It probably just somebody just unfollowed me because they thought, oh, what's this bellend I'm following? Let's unfollow him because he's just a dick. Yeah, I hope that tree's not going to chop through. That is going to cut through into... Oh, you fuck. So that tree's going to have to go. Right, so this is my breadcrumb haul. So the milled product will come in there. Because that is turning. That is turning, so that is good. I'm going to finish my cola. I need to have a wee. Do you think I've been drinking enough today? I normally have to have a wee at about 8 o'clock. This is nice cola. It's very sugary though. It is actually, it is made with ginger extract and sugar and more sugar and other forms of sugar and stevia glycosides, because we all need stevia. So what will happen is it will come in there. Right, what's the recipe for bread? What's the recipe for... I normally do go to... You've probably noticed I normally do drink water. I can't remember the recipe for bread. Might be if it's sugar water. I can't remember the recipe for bread. Now, for bread, I would need the crafting table. I need one of those. And I would need one of those over a fire. Because I need to remember how to make bread. That is the problem. I would need to, because I need to get the ingredients. Put the ingredients for bread together. Excuse me, burping. It's the cola! I need to get the recipe together for bread in Valheim. So that perhaps is something for the next stream, because this bit here may need another parallel building. But this bit here is the bread. Thank you for the slap. It would be Vic as well. You're a bit kinky, Vic. You're a bit kinky, you, mate. I know I'm sat here in latex saying, you're a bit kinky. But, you know, you're a bit kinky. Right, the bread oven. Where's it transfer over? Did I transfer it over or did I leave it as is? It's there. I'm Twisted Soul. I like Twisted Souls. Are you a Twisted Firestarter? He's a Firestarter. The Twisted Firestarter. So this would be the bread oven. So what's that like with relation to that? That's starting on... Well, actually, that's not lined up with anything. So perhaps if I put it further along, it doesn't look like I'm trying to line up. Hello, Gwee Box. Hello, that's a very nice bubbly black and slightly creepy thing. So we're going to have a bread oven here. So we've cooked the fish, we've cooked the bread, and then we grind the bread up to make the bread crumbs. And then we need Lon Lon milk. Where can I get Lon Lon milk in Valheim? Lon Lon milk. Can I go over to... Well, actually, I need to go to Lon Lon Ranch. Do we think Lon Lon Ranch doesn't exist? So there's the bottom of the bread oven. So we'd be doing the same thing again. You've just been for a... Have you just been for a piss like a powerful horse goat? Have you just been pissing like an evil goat? Coming out of you like a yellow cable, eh? Snap. So, the oven entrance... I need to get this right. The oven entrance is one up. And we need... Same again, same arrangements. This is the oven. Evil goat. That is a very evil goat, actually, that one. So that would be the second oven. So that looks similar. Don't know what I could get that wrong. Yeah. He's right at home. Yes, he's right at home. He's in the perfect place for it. We're all a bit weird here. Most of us are a bit weird. I'm not. I'm perfectly normal. We just attract weirdos. Oh, buggering bollocks. I did Valheim snapping. I said snapping, not slapping. It's my passport says so. Your piss pot says what? So we'll be looking at the same sort of layout again. We'll be making the loaves, baking the loaves, grinding the loaves, and that's the breadcrumbs. So I need to take a conveyor into there, like I've done here. So I will need that to get the alignment. And then the conveyor again, because it's in an oven, will be one of those. My piss pot. I'm trying to figure out whether you're on about Valheim or not. I don't think Valheim has a urination figure. I think that is slightly above the middle, actually. Yeah, it's slightly above the middle, look. So I need to put that into there like so. And then use that as my snap. Does Valheim have toilets? No, you're just pissing woods. You're like a bear. Just find a tree. I have made toilets before in Valheim. I've made a toilet block once. It was one of my... I think it was Sarabangina. Not even a wooden plank with a hole in it. No. I was going to say, yeah, feel free to program one. I'm sure somebody would like a toilet. Right, I'm going to do this again with my guest alignment. Right, let me get rid of them. So I can jump over the top. So that's the top. And that is the bottom. The bum. Bum. Bum and chips. What kind of bum and chips? Any bum. If you've never watched Ghosts on BBC, you have to watch Ghosts on BBC. Bum and chips. And Robin, the caveman. Bum. Not as good as ours. It's good. I'm not going to do it down because it is actually for a US remake of a UK program. It is very good. But apparently half the bloody world is making Ghosts. Apparently there's like a New Zealand version and every country's got their own version of Ghosts, and it's been so popular. So that's the conveyor belt going in. For the bread oven. Now the thing is with this is I could, in theory, I ain't got any metals. That's the problem. You can't just put like a metal tray down. That's the problem. Because ideally I'd love to put like a metal tray down. I don't think that'll work because that's a slab. I don't know. Well, I mean, everybody else's versions so far have been really good. Because what I'd like to do is put a tray down, and then on the tray put down bread like that, so it looks like it's going through in trays. But unfortunately we haven't got metal, so it's going to have to be wood. We don't have any flat metal. There's nothing I can think of to put it on that'll work. So I think it's just going to have to be a case of lots of those as like a chargers, and then we use the food hammer to put the bread on top like that. And that's how you make a linear bread oven. Thank God for the food hammer, that's all I can say. And then it'll be the same technique again. And basically I'll put those up there. Let me just extend this. I put one in there. No, I didn't. So I need to extend that. Hang on, has that rotated? No. That's fine. Thank God iron has a really good properties of not collapsing. And I think that is a good linear bread oven, and it's also a good time for me to call it a night. So, who are we going to raid out to? Let's have a look. Is somebody playing Valheim who we can raid out to? This is the point at which usually Johnathan will come in and say, oh, so-and-so's playing. So, twitch.tv, let's have a look. Who's playing Valheim? Oh, thank you, Curtis. Stick around and we'll raid out. We'll see who's playing. So we've got raid all the bank accounts. Oh, yo, get yo. Who we got? I'm just looking who's playing Valheim. Let's search it. So we have Valheim players. Valheim players. Let's see. You know what I'm like? I like somebody with a video. Oh, Tonkatuff's on again. We've got have we that one? Got that one English. It's who we got? Anybody suggest anybody who can be poorer than Vic? I don't normally want to raid big streamers, but unfortunately there's not a lot going on. Serta Rising. Let's raid Serta Rising. Playing Valheim, strangely enough. So let us... that has not worked. Because there's an extra space. So join me to underscore rising. See if that works. That's the one. So we're going to raid Serta Rising, who is to the mount in progress. Come join. So everybody, tell them I sent you. Keep shining.
Okay, let's go back to the mountain. Oh wow.
I need to...
Norman Looney, thank you for the raid. Wow. Let me give you a shout out.